welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. On today's video, I'm going to be trying to make a full face using only products I received in my beauty boxes. Now, I will tell you, this is the beauty boxes for October, and I did not get enough products in the October boxes to do a full face. I will say that I got a lot of skincare during the month of October. A lot of skincare in October. So I had to go back to some products that I've received in previous beauty boxes in order to make a full face. So I will let you know which products are from previous beauty boxes, and let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, I did get a primer in my play bag. It was the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Now, in that video, I did tell you I had the full size, which I do, and that's what I'm going to be using here today is my full size one of this. I did get a sample size in the play bag. That is in with a bunch of stuff that I want to give out when I hit 200 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway. So that sample size or deluxe sample size is in with that stuff. So I'm going to use my full size product today as my primer. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on my fingers and get it worked into my skin. Now, I can't say that I feel like that's like a pore filling or anything like that. Primarily, I view this more as just a brightening primer. I've used this many times before. I do like it, especially if I'm going for a more dewy look. So you can see, at least I can see, that I've really brightened up here in the center of my face where I've put that primarily on. I did put it everywhere, but I try to stick mostly in the center of my face area here. So it's not a bad primer, but it isn't like a pore filling primer. It's definitely just like a brightening primer. So next I'm going to go into the foundation I received. I did get this sample of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I did try this and it is a little bit dark. I did put a little bit on my hands. When I opened my play bag, this came from my Sephora play bag as well. It is a little bit dark, but I'm just going to work with it. And we'll see. Like I said, it's just a little bit dark, and that's fine. I'll just work with it. And I'm going to be using a brush to get it on today. And you might say, that actually looks pretty good on you, Jessica, and it is fairly close, but this foundation does oxidize on my skin, so I do need to start a little bit lighter. So this might oxidize by the time I'm done filming and we get to the end of the video. We'll see. I swear I think this used to, the one that I have is more higher coverage. I'm going to grab my full size of this. I'm just double checking because the full size that I have seems to be higher coverage than this is giving me. But again, I have the R220 and this does oxidize, it does get darker on me. So we'll see as we go throughout the rest of this video how much this does oxidize. I swear I can see the difference between my neck and my face, but I don't feel like it's giving me a really good coverage. I still see a lot of my freckles. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll go ahead and move on. So next is one of the products that I did not receive in a beauty box this month. I'm going to be putting on some contour. I got this highlight and contour palette from IBY Beauty. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago. I have used this before and I actually do kind of like this contour palette. So I'm going to go ahead and use this today. I'm just going to go into the Contour 1 shade right here and give myself a little bit of contour. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. Next, I'm going to go into a blush that I got in a previous box because I got no blush this month, which is kind of weird because I got a lot of blushes last month. I think I got like 4 or 5 blushes last month. That might be a little bit of exaggeration, but I'm going to use this DLS blush. This is in the color Kitty Pink. I did get this in a box. I can't remember which box I got this in though, but I did get this in a previous beauty box. So I'm going to get a little bit on my brush. almost forgot to put concealer on. I did get a concealer this month. This is the Hey Honey Trick and Treat Cream Concealer in Natural Tone. This is from my Ipsy bag. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my under eyes. It is just a cream. I'm gonna just tap it in down here, and then I'll just use a brush to buff it in before I get too much further in my facial routine. I don't need a lot of that. So I'm gonna take just a concealer brush and buff that in. And I don't often get a lot of discoloration on my under eyes. They do sometimes get a little blue. So right now they're not looking too bad. I don't mind this concealer. I think it is a little bit yellow for me though. It's not quite exactly my skin tone. But this just says it's a natural tone. So that's fine. It is a little bit yellow for me. All right, I'm gonna go into my highlighter in my BoxyCharm. I got a full-size Becca highlighter. This is in the color Prosecco Pop. It's very golden. I'm gonna go take my highlighting brush and give me some highlight. I'm gonna go ahead into my eye look. Now I did not get any eyeshadow, not even a single eyeshadow this month. So what I'm gonna do is go into this palette here that I got last month. This is from Hikari. I did get this in a Look Fantastic box. It's just a little quad. I have not had an opportunity to try this yet. So this is what I'm gonna go with today. I'm gonna go in with that cream color. I don't think these have, no, these don't have shades on them. So I'm gonna go ahead in with the cream color, the matte cream color here, and start that on my eyelids. I don't have any shadow primer, but I'm just gonna go in with this for now. I'm gonna actually go back into my contour palette here because I feel like the brown in this is just a little bit too dark for my crease shade. So I'm gonna go into this contour palette here. I'm gonna actually use the Contour 2 color here in the center, and I'm gonna put that into my crease. All right, next I'm gonna take the Vasanti eyeshadow brush. I got this in my Glossy box. And I'm gonna take the shimmery kind of golden color here, and I'm gonna just pat that on my eyelids. Okay, that is definitely a more subtle. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that because, yeah, that's definitely a more subtle. I mean, I did swatch it on the back of my hand there, but that's definitely a more subtle color. I'm gonna go ahead in with the more pinky toned, and I'm gonna try to pack that on my lid as well, because this is just, it's not a bad look, but it's just not giving me a lot of color, and I wanna put a little bit more on. So I'm gonna get some of the pinky color and see if that helps. Okay, so it didn't come out as pigmented as I would like it to have been, but it's not a horrible look. It's just very neutral, and that's fine. It's just not real deep. So I'm gonna take another brush. I'm gonna go into the brown color here, and I'm gonna focus it on the outer corner of my eye and see how that works. Okay, I'm gonna take a smudge brush. I'm just gonna smudge that the same dark brown color along my lower lashes. I'm not getting a lot of pigment out of this, which is a little frustrating. And I just smudge that along the outside half of my eye. So for this shadow, I'm not real impressed with it. It was not very pigmented. I mean, it definitely gave me some color, but it just sort of all ended up like mixing together. I couldn't really get it to blend real well. This might be something that I might just take in and put in my desk at work and just leave it in there because every once in a while I might get called in a meeting that I don't wear makeup to work very often. So this might be something that I might just take in and leave in there with a couple of my older brushes, that if something happens and I need to get called into an important meeting or something, I can just throw this on. But I can't see myself reaching for this very often. Like I said, this might just be something that I put in a drawer at work and leave it there. It's definitely not the worst eyeshadow palette I've ever used, but it's definitely not giving me like really great look either. So it's not horrible, it's just not great. Okay, I got a lot of eyeliners this month. A lot. I think I got like 4 eyeliners. I got 4 eyeliners this month. I'm going to use 2 different ones. I'm going to actually be using the Eyeko Skinny Liquid Black Eyeliner, which I got from my Birchbox. This was in my Birchbox. And then I'm also going to be using the Beauty For Real eyeliner that I got in my Allure box. I'm going to put this one. This is the color Whiskey. It's more of like a bronzy color. You can see it there. It does have some glitter spots in it. I'm gonna actually put this in my waterline. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the Eyeko color to do a thin line on my upper lash line. This is a liquid liner. Liquid liners and I don't always get along very well, but we'll try. Alright, I don't think that turned out too bad actually. It says it's the skinny marker and I think it actually is doing pretty good. I'm just trying to tightline with it and it's not actually turning out too badly. So cross your fingers, hopefully the other eye goes the same way. I'm not going to put a wing on this. I'm just going to try to stay to the tight line. Well, overall, I don't think the eyeliner was bad. I always have problems with this eye. It twitches when I try to put eyeliner on. So, and the one problem I always have with trying to put eyeliner on is that my lashes get in the way, and I know people would love to have that problem. Some people who have really dainty eyelashes or missing eyelashes or small eyelashes would love to have the problem that their lashes get in the way. But they really do get in the way when you're trying to put eyeliner on, especially liquid liner. So the liner itself isn't bad. It's very pigmented. I feel like it's very dark. I actually kind of like it, except for the fact that user error, pretty much. Yeah, I don't think it turned out too bad. So there we go. Next, I'm going to go ahead in with some mascara. I got the Ciate London Wonder Wand mascara. I got this from my Look Fantastic box. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Okay, the wand's not too bad. There's the wand. Go ahead and put this on. It is just in black, which is just fine with me. Okay, on the upper lashes, I think that actually worked out really, really well. On my lower lashes, they're looking a little spidery, and I did actually get some transfer onto my under eyes. So I'm going to use a little bit of micellar water to clean that up just a little bit, just in a couple of spots. But I think that actually looks really nice on my upper eyelids, or my upper eyelashes. Like I said, it just is transferring a little bit on my lower lashes, just a tad. So overall, that mascara is actually really nice. I don't think I've ever tried a Ciate of London mascara, and I think that actually turned out really nice. Okay, moving on. I got a eyebrow wax pencil from e.l.f. in my Target box, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this real quick. And then I'm just going to run through it with a spoolie. I'm not going to put any color in my brows. I'm just going to put a little bit of this wax in and then spoolie it. Okay. That came from my Target box. And only a couple more things. I did get the IT Bye Bye Pores pressed powder in my Ipsy bag. I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder brush and just powder my whole face. Wow. More of that came out than what I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and just powder my whole face. Okay, and I do actually really like this powder. I have already purchased a full size of that, so. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to be using this lip glaze that I got from my Glossy box. This is in the color Spicy. It's from the company Clove Hollow. That's not super opaque. Looks a little bit patchy, but overall it's not too bad, especially since the rest of my look is very neutral. I think that it's okay. I don't know. It's very, it's brighter than I normally wear, that's for sure. So, I don't have any finishing powder or finishing spray this month. I didn't get any finishing spray this month. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray on one that I got in a previous box. So I have this Bodyography Pro Ready Set Go Makeup Setting Spray. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this on. And I forgot the spritzer and that's not very good. All right, I think this is my final look. I'm gonna go ahead and grab John and see what he thinks. But overall, I think my favorite items that from my boxes this month, my Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. I did already buy a full size of this. I do like the Becca highlighter. I think as a highlighter it might be a little bit too dark for me. It doesn't stand out super great, but I would definitely use this again as a highlighter. I would definitely use it again as an eyeshadow, so I'm very happy to have this. The glaze, the lip glaze, I'm not too sure about. I do actually really like the mascara, the Ciate of London mascara. I think it actually looks really, really nice. And for a lower priced mascara, I think this is doing very well. The eyeshadow's okay. Again, it's just more of a neutral and they kind of all blended together. I didn't really have the gradients that I had been trying to go for. Even like the darker brown color sort of blended out and just mixed in with the other ones. Yeah. I think that's about it. I do like that whiskey colored eyeliner that I put in my waterline. I do like that. I think the concealer actually looks really nice on me. I am getting up there in years. I'm almost 40. I'm not 40 yet, but I'm almost 40. Got another year and a half yet. But I'm finding that if I use too light of a color of concealer, it really just makes me not look very good. It actually settles and makes my lines look deeper. So this concealer actually I am liking. It's pretty good. The foundation's not doing too bad yet, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, maybe this is the same foundation and this one is R220. It's a lighter shade than this one is, and it definitely oxidizes on me. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna go grab John and we'll see what he thinks.
Did you glam it up?
Not really today.
No glamming up today, huh? Okay. Oh.
You ready?
Can you get a comfortable chair for me? Thanks.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Pretty normal.
It looks okay?
Yeah.
Anything stand out more than others? Everything look pretty much the same? What do you think?
It's a pretty, it's a pretty standard look. I mean, your eyes are sort of like a peachy gold.
Okay.
You did something in the corner, or the, I forget what that's called.
Inside corner?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No? I thought there was like a white or something in there.
No, I just didn't cover up.
Oh, well, there you go. Sorry. Let's see. Your lips are pretty standard. They're a little shiny.
Yes. More glossy than matte.
Yeah. Your pores aren't too bad. I mean...
Would you know if they were?
As long as I have my glasses on. And they were clean.
Okay.
Nothing with the eyebrows. You did some mascara.
Mm-hmm.
You did a little black highlighter.
I did.
Just the top, not the bottom, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
No highlighter or very little.
I do have a highlighter, actually. It's gold.
It's not.
It's this highlighter right here.
It's not overtly lit, though.
I should add some more then.
I
I did go over my highlighter with my pressed powder, or my pressed powder, so that kind of toned it down a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's a little bit more.
And
That's
this is a
little more
gold.
extra.
This is a gold, so it is going to show up a lot better if I had a darker skin tone.
Right.
So, but this is my beauty box look, so I was just trying to stick to things that I had got in my beauty boxes.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, it's not bad. It's a good everyday look.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you're hustling.
I don't know about hustling, but.
So. Yeah, no.
Looks all right.
It looks all right.
Okay. Well, thank you for your opinion. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell. I do this every month. I've been doing it for several months now, and I do this every month where I try to use all of the products from my beauty boxes. Hopefully, I do prefer it if I get more makeup in my beauty boxes than skincare, but October I just got a lot of skincare this past month. So that's why I went back into some oldies but goodies. Anyhow, if you have any comments, if you like this look, did you do something different with your beauty box products? I would love to see pictures of them, videos, whatever. Put those in the comment section down below. And leave me any other comments that you might have. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time on Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!